Hey guys, welcome to my new channel, Husbands and Bunwives. On this channel, I'm going to be doing videos on rabbits and having rabbits as pets and everything that goes along with it. And I wanted to do a sort of cage slash pen tour today as my first video, but first I want to introduce you to my rabbits. The black little rabbit over here who has a piece of hay on her head, silly girl, that's Willow. I bought her about 2.5 weeks ago, so she is very new to the family, but she is just, gets along with Biscuit so perfectly. And this rabbit over here is Biscuit, and I bought him when he was about 3 months old. He's 7 months old now. They're both 7 months old. And soon to be 8 months actually. And they're both grooming themselves. I thought I could lure them out with some oat hay I put over there, but apparently they don't want to. They like hiding behind the cage. But it took us about 24 hours to fully bond them. Biscuit is a male and Willow's a female. I don't know if I hinted at that before, but Willow just loves grooming him, so they're best friends now and they run around together. Biscuit still tries to hump Willow once in a while, but it's all fun and games for them. They've never been aggressive towards each other, and I'm really happy that they're fully bonded and it only took us 24 hours instead of the months and months that I heard stories about and I got scared of, but it's okay. So I'm going to show you an overview. If they come out later, you can see them in better lighting. But this is a pen that I use. This is their cage. This is actually Biscuit's cage. Of course, I can't use that for the both of them because it's way too small. So I have a pen here that I bought from PetSmart. It's usually around $50, but I think we paid around 40 bucks. It was on sale. So if you can find this on sale, it's totally worth it, but it's very, very useful. I have it just wrapped around from the wall all the way back there, and the stool is just holding it in place so they can't push it out. I usually just have it along the carpet and it connects up to those NIC cubes, but because it's during the day and because they were being a little naughty, I can't have them out for today, and I'm going to be leaving soon, so that's why they're in their pen. Usually I put this pen, I just take it out and put it around the desk so that they can run around freely and not be able to get under the desk and chew on wires. But today they're being a little naughty and they actually peed on the bed, so I was not happy about that. I thought we were over that, but apparently not. Anyways, so I have this just wrapped around there. And this is a good idea if you are pressed for space using just a pen instead of a whole cage. You don't really need a cage for a rabbit. You can use a pen as a cage, even though on the box it says don't use as a cage. You can. You have to really think outside of the box when it comes to rabbits, because traditional cages, even just like this, they're not big enough for more than one rabbit, and even if you have a bigger rabbit, they're definitely not big enough. So if you're keeping your rabbit inside all day, if you're keeping your rabbit inside all day, and if they're going to be in an enclosure, a pen is a better idea than a cage because they have a lot more space to run around in. That way they're actually not noisy at night and they get all their energy out during the day. So I'm going to show you a few things that I have over here. This is their hay. This is the Oxbow Western Timothy hay. They love this stuff. I wish it was a little more crunchy, but they like it. And I just close it with a magnetic clip that's actually for the fridge, but that's okay. Over here I have a, what is this, odor buster? I guess that's what it's called. I was using a different pine litter, but this is the one that I picked up from Pet Value. It doesn't really matter. I use the pine litter. I know there's controversy as to whether or not you should use pine litter for rabbits. It works perfectly fine for mine. The reason I use pine litter as opposed to any other litter is because I can tell when they've peed in it and where they've peed. And when I brought Biscuit back from university, I bought him when I was at university. When I brought him back, we had to take a plane home, so he had never been home before, so he was very disoriented and he had to be sort of litter trained again. So I needed to know if he peed in his litter, and the paper litter wouldn't let me know that. So this sort of crumbles a little bit when he pees, so I know. Over here I have their pellets, and I'll show you the bag. I still have the bag actually, but this is actually just a jar that I found at Value Village for 5 bucks. The sticker's still on there, but it keeps it closed, and I have a 1/4 cup measuring cup in there because that's how much I use to give them. This seals really nicely, so that's why I use it. It's easier to open and close than a plastic bag is, so that's why I use that. And then over here I just have a little box with some oat hay, which they absolutely love. I wish this came in a bigger bag. I could just give them oat hay, but unfortunately I can't. But this is hearty and crunchy, so they absolutely love it. I give it to them all the time. Well, every day I give it to them. It's like a treat. This is their kibble, or their pellets as people like to call it. Oxbow Essentials Adult Rabbit Food. I just found this actually at Pet Value, and I've just been giving it to them for I think 2 days now, so it's very new, but they absolutely love it, so it's going well. Oxbow is a very good quality product, so I really recommend it. Over here I just have a water spray bottle. I got this when I first got Willow because in case, you know, when I was bonding them, I wanted to make sure that they wouldn't, you know, if one of them attacked the other one, I had a water bottle to spray them. It's a good idea when bonding. I will do a video on bonding your rabbits. It was easy for us. Other rabbits are of course harder, but I'll do a video on how I got my rabbits to bond, what I did, and the things you will need, because you will need some things when you bond rabbits, such as oven mitts and spray bottles, just in case, because you don't want to put your bare hands in between them, but that's another video. This is their cage that I actually bought from an independent pet store. The ones at PetSmart were just not doing it for me. They were too flimsy, so I got this one. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I really like it. There's a hay rack over here. There is a built-in hutch that you can't see right now, but I'll show you later. And over here I just have a basket filled with a tunnel, all their toys. They have a ball in there, some Timothy twists. What else is in here? There was corn, but they completely finished the corn. I gave it to them yesterday and they finished it overnight, so that's done, but I'm going to get some more corn later on. They absolutely love it. I get it from Pet Value. And then, let's actually get inside the cage. Or no, actually first I'll show you, I use shower curtains on the bottom, just because we are in a temporary house, so if anything happens to the floor, we don't want to be, you know, held responsible for ruining the floor, because these are, I don't know what kind of floor this is, but we don't want to ruin the floor. So we have shower curtains here. On top of that we have, and these are just from the dollar store, by the way, and then I got two carpets. I got these just from Walmart, and there's Biscuit eating his hay, yay! And I just have 2 carpets. This helps them to not slip, but actually they don't slip on the shower curtain at all, which it was surprising, but I'm really happy that they don't slip on it. And this is a hut that, as you can see, Willow has been completely tearing it apart. She'll sit at it for, 20 minutes at a time and just completely tear the things out, and she won't actually end up eating all of them. So I've stuck a whole bunch in there for them to eat, but it just makes a huge mess, and I had to do a huge cleanup this morning, but that's okay. The only thing about this is that it's kind of tall, so you sort of have to climb over it. And then of course I have some NIC cubes here, which I just attached with some, what are these called, zip ties. The reason I didn't cut them was because I found they were very sharp when I cut them, so I left them like this and I just put it at the back of the wall. That way they don't get anywhere near it, but I was just afraid of them hurting themselves if they rubbed against it, which probably wouldn't happen, but it's just a temporary situation. I won't show you Biscuit peeing in his litter, but he's a good boy. Good boy, Biscuit. Okay, so this is their cage. As you can see, there is a hutch there, and maybe I should sit down so that it's more steady. There's their hutch. Willow loves it. Then they have a water bottle over here. Oh, hi! There's a little rabbit. What you doing? You want to be on camera? No? Okay, run away. They have a water bottle, and this is what I put their food in. It's like a kibble bowl that, it's open on the other side. You guys won't be able to see, but that's their kibble bowl. I have a sort of, what is this called? A veggie ball up here. I got this from PJ's Pets. I highly recommend going to PJ's Pets before going to PetSmart or even Pet Value, because they sell rabbits, and so they have a lot more. Oh, there's someone chewing on my clothes. And so they have a lot more selection when it comes to treats and toys and food and accessories, so I highly recommend that. Then I just have the rabbit litter. This is actually a cat litter that I bought just from PetSmart, and it works really well. I just fill it with the pine litter, and they sort of poop and pee in that. And what I really like about it is they can sit in their litter and eat at the same time. So both of them can sit here and eat, and they have no problems eating together. They are absolutely in love with each other, or at least I'd like to think that. So they sit here and eat, and everything falls in here, and they poop and pee, and it's just not messy. I just clean this up every morning. So it's cleaned every 24 hours. They have a little toy there that they haven't actually started to play with. So I'm hoping they start chewing on that, because for some reason they haven't so far. And here's a little munchkin who just wants another yogurt drop. She loves yogurt drops. These are the Living World ones. There are so many other ones. Biscuit does not like these for some reason. You want it, sweetie? Go ahead, take it. She likes to lick it before she takes it. Biscuit doesn't like these yogurt drops for some strange reason, but yeah, he doesn't like them. This is the damaged house. It looks like it's been torn apart. As you can see, it's completely edible. They've been chewing on the sides, and she's been ripping the stuff out. I put some of it in here, and this is actually the box that came in. So just put some of this here, and they like to sit in here and chew on it. And hello, little lady, why are you chewing on me? And then there's a box here that actually we brought Willow home in, and as you can see, there was a perforated edge here that I just cut around. And on the other side, I cut another hole because they like to chase each other, so they can run inside from there and come out here, and they won't have to like back out or anything like that. So they love sleeping in there and lounging, and often you can see their little paws sticking out because when they're flopped over, it's really cute. There's just a random stool over there and a flashlight. When I put the thing around, I forgot to stick it around that, but that's okay, I'll move that. And over here I have another little box, and this has a clean cage. I highly recommend getting this, by the way. I used to use vinegar and water. The reason I don't use vinegar and water anymore is because it would give me a headache every time I would smell the vinegar. And this was when I was litter training Biscuit, and he was very stubborn with being litter trained, so I would use it like every day, multiple times a day. So it started bothering me. So this doesn't have a bad smell. Actually, it has quite a nice smell. This is a Clean Cage Super Pet. This is from PetSmart, and it's absolutely amazing. They started peeing, well, they did pee a few times when I first bonded them. They were like territorial things, so they peed on the carpet a few times. You spray it, you wipe it down with some paper towel. It takes everything out. It's amazing. These carpets, by the way, are washable, so I did end up throwing them in the wash just for an overall clean, but this just works amazingly, and you don't have to use very much as well. I have a litter scoop that I haven't really been using lately because I just end up having to dump all the litter out. And then there's just some paper towel. This is just, oh, you can't even see, this is just a folder from Willow's adoption. And that's pretty much it. There's a homemade toy over there. And there's a little bookshelf sort of thing that we have stuff in. Willow likes to hide under there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The dog's bed is over there folded because Biscuit likes to pee on it. So they don't really care about the dog, but for some reason Biscuit likes to pee on it. And there's a flopped over bunny. But anyways, I'm going to do another video, hopefully, on bonding rabbits. And I'm going to be doing some videos playing with your rabbits and toys, how to afford a rabbit, things like that. So stay tuned for those, and I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please click on the thumbs up button down below. That would really help. I really want to get this channel out to more people because it's really hard to find information on rabbits, and I find YouTube is a very good way to find stuff on your little bunnies. So if you could hit the like button down below, that would be really awesome. And if you would like to stay tuned for some more videos, hit the subscribe button, and that would be really helpful. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Bye.